world is flat. Correspondent Mariana Van Zeller discovers more about this fast-growing movement in California.
That's the famous blue marble that everybody's seen. Well, let me tell you something about that famous shot. It's not a photo at all, man. It was made in Photoshop. Oh, there ain't no photographs. Somebody tell me why. They're all just photographs.
I'm Mariana Van Zeller, and I'm in Southern California to look into a growing movement in America.
It's a good one.
People who claim the Earth is flat. They call themselves the Flat Earthers, and we're here to try to understand what's behind this unconventional view and how it can affect the rest of us. So what's happening here today? Why are you here?
This matters to me. Flat Earth shows you that you are not a mistake, and you were created, and so you have meaning, and you matter to the world. And we're not monkeys floating through space on the wall as an accident.
You have
It's not
meaning.
testable, it's not measurable, it's not provable, it's not real.
Right. How old are you, Liz? Just out of curiosity.
27.
Do you think it's a growing movement?
Yes. And we're networking, getting stronger, people are realizing it, it's coming out in the media, you're hearing the term flat earth, it's becoming more normal, people are more open-minded to it.
He's not wrong. A recent survey of Americans found that 2% believe the Earth is flat. For the US population as a whole, that works out to be over 6.5 million people. Even high-profile artists and athletes are getting on board.
Flat.
So I want to try to find Mark Sargent, who's one of the leaders of the Flat Earth community.
Nice to see you, man. We met at
Mark used to design video games and run software trainings. Now, he devotes himself full-time to promoting the Flat Earth.
Absolutely.
Hi. I see with all the attention that you must be Mark Sargent.
I am Mark Sargent.
Thanks for meeting us here.
It's a pleasure to be here.
So tell me, what is this movement all about?
This movement is about changing the world, literally. You think for the longest time that you live here. Oh, what if it wasn't this? What if this was just the illusion?
Yeah, we're gonna open this thing up.
And the reality.
Right, guys. This is the 4th, 5th, 6th time I've attempted to do this one here today. This time I'm doing it, okay? So much to say, don't want to say too much, and I need to get it right. Flat Earth theory. Last week, those of you who follow my shenanigans, you saw me pick out the Sagnac effect. Now the Sagnac effect, onto my stick. The Sagnac effect is something that was fed into the mix on Wikipedia and Google. I know this because it is not in one single book. Science, physics, encyclopedias, nada. Okay? I went through them thoroughly. There is no George's, Sagnac, or Sagnac effect. Now, last night, I went and had a look at the flat Earth. So I went to my 1961, which is my go-to, and I went to the index. Now, I'm not sure what I was expecting. Flat Earth, I mean, shit, if it's a thing, I had read what's on Wikipedia before I decided to do this. So I go to F, and straight up there, okay? Flat bugs, colour printing, feet, showers, cars, fish, flats, flat worms, flavin, something. There is no flat Earth theory in my index, my 1961 index, book 10. Now, so after a bit of searching, I decided to do this. So last night, early this morning, I haven't slept, I filled out the Sagnac effect. It's not in the 61, 6, 71, 3, 4, 5, 9, 84, 87, and 90. So I went ding, 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 and I crossed Sagnac. It's just not anywhere. 1961, it wasn't in there. So I went to 66, 71, and so on, and so on, all the way until I got to 1990. And then I thought, damn. So I started to go through books, world history, to the ends of the earth, right? Just books, having a look, hints, flat, round, everything hints at round. It's everywhere. Harbours, ports, that kind of a thing, navies. Not one mention. Go to, I have a 1951, 2 books, and 1955, 2 books. So I go to harbours, Victorian ports, and there's talk of sailing around, going to London and New York and crossing the Atlantic, and never a mention. I did not read them thoroughly. I went to the pieces where it would be obvious, right? Never in the history of humanity has there ever been a mention of a flat earth. Now, the only place you're going to find it is on Google and Wikipedia, and the write-up, it's incredible, and it does what it always does. It links in with other stuff, like it belongs, like it's been there all along, like what they tried to do with the Sagnac effect. But not one single one of these books has even, just not even a murmur of flat. Everything, it's based on round. I've got the fairly big guns out, okay? Earth's Last Frontiers, a history of discovery and exploration. The New World, look. The search begins. Eastern Islands, Southern Seas, exploring Africa and Asia. When you know what you're doing and what you're looking for, and you have a logical mind, and you use your common sense, you go through those 5 books, give them 3 or 4 minutes each, and you can find out if it's round or if it's flat by the pages that you go to and what they say. It's round. Everything is pointing to a round earth in these books. There is not a single mention of a flat earth in any of them. Now, what does that tell us? It's kind of rhetorical, because I already know, and I wouldn't trust anybody else's judgment on this one right now. I really wouldn't. So far, I have been right all the time, and a lot of you have been wrong all of the time. There won't be too many comments getting answered from here onwards, because I cannot waste my time arguing with people who have no common sense and cannot use and see logic, rational thought as valuable. That is what is needed right here, right now. Now, using logic. There are 2 things going on here, possibly 3, okay? There is no mention of a flat earth in any of these books. When I say no mention, I mean not a couple, but we're not going to talk about them. Not one. It did not happen. It has never been a thing. Throughout humanity's entire existence, up until internet, social media, phones, devices. Slam dunk. Exactly the same as the Sagnac effect. Now, knowing that, and knowing about the games that are being played with the children's minds, because that's where it all comes from. I say that because 27-year-olds, 30-year-olds, And it actually says on Wikipedia that there has been a resurgence of the flat earthers since about 2010, right? What does that say? People born in the year 2000, give or take a few years, 5 years old in 2005, thank you very much. 5 years old, flat earth, flat earth, flat earth, flat earth. Goes out into the wide world and starts arguing people because it's freaking flat. Everybody else, up until that moment, thought it was round. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, and it was out of nowhere because I've already said that I'd never in my life heard about it. I know why now, because it was never a thing. It is only since 2005, 2010. It's made a resurgence, but a resurgence from nothing. It was never a thing. You read up on Wikipedia and you will believe it is a thing. I can see, using logic and common sense, same with everything else. They're feeding stuff in, they're lying, and they can alter what's happened in the past, which they're doing now, which allows them to shimmy around in the present, the future, whatever they fucking want. Now, it's a fact. This is what is going on. I've always said there is a road somewhere. They know who I am. I don't know who it is. Or a couple, a group that have managed to freaking hustle you guys constantly with absurdities. Now, this time, please leave a sign that you have seen my post, right? It's now. We've come full circle. Have a house inspection tomorrow, which I thought was last week, so I've got to do that for the rest of the day. At the end of the day, I will look at the numbers to see how many people let me know that they saw my posts, because I don't trust Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube, because they are selective, they decide. So today I need numbers. It will determine which route I take. So I'll decide tonight after I check the numbers. Guys, if I hadn't come along, right, this just keeps going. You need to listen to me. Seriously, you need to fucking listen to me. There is a rogue on this planet playing havoc with the children's minds, right? The things that they're believing. There is no mention of a flat earth. That means it has been introduced. But this is what I was going to say and I didn't. It's two things. I am using here logic and common sense, right? I don't really care at this stage of the game what people think. You know, I don't think you're right. I think I don't care what you think. People, you have no idea what you're dealing with, okay? It's one of two. It is round now, and they brought the flat earth in, or it was always round. They brought the flat earth in, and it's a lie right now, right? It's a lie. Lie. It was round. It's always been round. Flat earthers have come along. It's flat. No, it's not. Shut up. Go away. It's round. Lie. Or it's always been flat. And everybody up until now has been made to believe it was round. These are the two possibilities. This is about being objective and knowing that these angles are in play with the amount of absurdities that are getting slung around. This is logical. They could have been lying about it being round and it has always been flat. And now, the flat earthers, they go, right, release them. Flat, flat, flat. round is going, round, round. Unless people have done the actual studies or the research to prove it themselves, you would be a fool to believe one or the other. That's a fact. Same as the speed of light. People believing Roman, they have no clue how it was done. You can't even work out that the sun's light is absolute with the freaking moon directly in front of the sun. See, I won't listen to what other people say right now, okay? It's one of these two. Or it's neither, but that would be another story altogether. I have a very, very logical mind. I have plenty of common sense, and my rational thought process, I think, is pretty on the money. I always thought this was a planet and it was round, up until, like I've said, 5, 6, 7, maybe 2010 I heard it first. I have heard enough about it. I haven't done any of the tests, telescope, measuring, but looking at it, the things that I've seen, I would have to say that I think there is just as much chance of it being flat as there is round. Or maybe, this is my opinion. Look, see where I am? Do you know how much I look into these things? I might even have to give the flat earth the benefit of the doubt. It's weird. But I won't do that. I'm going to stay perfectly on the fence. Now, those of you that go, no, it's round because of something you fucking heard. Not because you went out one morning early with a ruler and a protractor and started measuring shit. Because you didn't. You believe it because of somebody else. So you've got to shut the fuck up. All of the people who are believing other people need to shut the fuck up. Stop going on and on and on. Shut the fuck up. It does not matter what you've been told unless you do it yourself. Now, calm down. It's not in any of the books. It's been lied about. Same as Sagnac. What is happening is what I said is happening. They are feeding stuff in and making themselves at home with whatever they want. And people are believing it and not having the critical thinking abilities to spot something like this. So it's lucky I came along. It is. Now, please, drop me numbers. I need to see how many people are seeing this on each platform, because I don't fucking trust any of them, right? Rumble I do, because it's their objective. Post. When I post, it's there. YouTube, forget about it. They are as bad as Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. They decide where, how much, and when. It's a fact, right? Please, today, give me numbers. If you love me, heart, hate me, give me the finger. If you're indifferent, wave-o, hando, right? Numbers, please. I've already got where I'm going to go with this, but I just need to know which social media site is with who, okay? This is it, guys. It's like a game, right? But unfortunately, right now, I'm the only person who knows how the game is played, because you guys don't. You cannot even work out that there is no delay in the sun's light. So the chances that you have any joy with the books and working this stuff out right now, seriously, it's not very high. Nobody would have spotted this. You've been spotting them all along. The methods claim to have worked out the speed of light, absurdities, all of it. So, on that note, please, boom, 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 let me know. Anything, a sign. I will be back tonight. Guys, I'm sure you know people with encyclopedias, friends, family. You too can be the detective. Impress me. Find flat Earth in any encyclopedia, or the NASDAQ, the knack-sack effect. It's not in any of them. Common sense and logic. Not a relative, maybe from over there it might be, and I don't know. Relative from you, if somebody's over there and looking in, all the atoms are different, and in that reality, maybe they could have. No, they fucking couldn't have. It's not in the books. I work on absolutes, common sense and logic. It cuts through the crap. And right now, there's crap everywhere. And it doesn't like logic and common sense and a critical thinking mind. Okay? Please drop the numbers if you see this post. I'm not going to be answering too many messages because it's a waste of time. Nobody else can see what is going on, but I hope people are waking up. All right, I think that is going to be about it. I think it is. God, this one's really revving me up. All right, guys. No, it's not in any of the books. They're lies. See that other square, top right? If I find anything on any of these subjects in any books, I'll cross one out and make it green. And that will mean that we've found the word somewhere and it's a work in progress. It will be done within hours. But right now, not a peep. Don't be naive. It's about common sense and logic. It isn't logical for there not to be the word flat earth theory, something in one of those books. It is impossible for there not to be, especially when you read what's said on Wikipedia. Horseradish. All right, later guys.